yourself, enjoy on your way back home.
I know.
Or just to be safe, because guys are lunatics.
Guys are crazy.
Yeah. Then you get home when.
But I don't date crazy guys.
You don't choose.
I do, actually.
Some people choose to say you drove them crazy.
But do you understand? Like, we all have options in life. So
yes, but you can date somebody thinking that they are okay. You
pick your pain, you pick your challenge, you pick your battles.
You can date somebody thinking that they are okay, they are fine.
And then
you say, I don't want you no more. You change. You're crazy. You are mad.
What?
You are.
Hello guys, and welcome back to Life Updates with T. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for tuning in. OMG, I missed seeing these two together because I used to enjoy their conversations. I used to enjoy seeing them together. Wow, literally I was screaming last night when I saw them having a conversation, and it was just flowing, and I was like, oh, this is so great to watch. It's so beautiful to watch. I really missed seeing them together. I just hope that from here onwards they become close like they used to be before the whole entire thread thing happened. So I just hope that they get close again, because I really do love seeing them together. Nale is one of the people that's not really in alliance with anyone in the house, so it's Themba. So for them to be together, it would really make a great thing, because they're both kind of loners, and it would just make a great duo. I don't know, guys, it is just a suggestion, and I'm just loving whatever that they have, and I'm just loving their bond and everything. So I just hope they continue being like this. So on the other hand, guys, we have Terry, who this morning Terry has always been on Gash1's case. That one we know. That one we've always known. And I just feel like this morning it was just on a different level. And to be honest, I understand where she is coming from. Because guys, when it comes to Gash1, even us as viewers, we are confused as to like who is this guy really. He has so many characters, and he's just is a bit complicated. Is not an easy person to kind of understand. So basically Terry was confronting him about who he really is. Like, basically she was just asking him, like, who are you really? Because I feel like you're not really showing who you really are. You're not really showing us the true person, or the true being that you are. And then Gash1 ended up saying that actually it was a confession, and he said, yes, I've been putting up a character inside this house. And Terry screamed, like she was busy going around clapping hands, and she was like, you know what, I was right. I was totally right, because at some point I was just confused. Like, I didn't know, like, what is this guy really up to? Is this a strategy for him, or is this how he really is? But it was at the same time kind of hard and difficult for Terry to actually believe that, okay, this is who he really is. And I commend her for that, because it's something that the housemates also didn't really notice. Some had already accepted that, okay, maybe this is how Gash1 is. And for him it was definitely a strategy, because as viewers would hear him telling Big Brother the kind of strategy that he came into the house with, and that also involved playing mind games with people stepping on their necks. I mean, the Gash1 that we're seeing right now is totally different from the Gash1 that we've been seeing ever since they got into the house. I mean, he's just a total different person. You know, he's been playing different characters inside the house, which is a great thing. You know, I also commend him for that, because it is not an easy thing to do. It is not an easy thing to do for someone to be that strategic. Honestly, it's not an easy thing. So he is really playing a great game. I just hope it doesn't backfire, because at some point it did, when the housemates were just ganging up on him. You know, they were just treating him badly during the time when he was still head of house. It was so bad. I mean, the treatment that he would receive from the housemates was very bad. And honestly, to be in that kind of space, it's really, really toxic. And I've also realized that, okay, ever since Norman and Yoli left, he doesn't really talk that much or be with people that much, you know, and it's kind of hard to be in such a space. And currently, Tools and Terry are actually planning not to allow him to be in a space where he's just by himself, because they believe that every time that he spends alone, he tries to get attention, and he tries to like just talk to himself, and that will attract some attention to him. And that's kind of a strategy for him, which I have also noticed. You know what, I mentioned it in one of my videos, I just don't remember which one it is, but I did mention that somehow I feel like Gash1 is using a strategy of sitting alone and have a conversation by himself. I also noticed that, and I'm actually surprised that they also noticed, because I've seen with the other previous seasons of Big Brother, whether Niger or whatever, I've realized that this kind of strategy has somehow worked for some housemates, and Gash1 might know that, and he's also using it to his advantage, which I also do not blame him. I mean, there's 2 million rands at stake, you know, that has to be won, so he has to do everything in his power to make sure that he wins that 2 million, or at least get a spot in the top 5. So that will be all for now. I will probably do come back with another video later on. Today we have the Thursday wager task, so stay tuned guys. Make sure that you subscribed and also turn on the notification bell so you know whenever I post a video. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you later on. Thank you. Bye.